Alright, here we go, Dallas. You're about to take a beat down. Double moonwalk. The Saints are going to give it to you. I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. Let's go. Dallas just double moonwalked the Saints' ass. Do you know what that means for me? In a week, this beautiful head of hair, it could be gone. No! Still the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly. Scary Cooper, asshole! Oh, demon! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That was crazy! Happy trails, Hans. Dallas still stinks. You're right. No! King Ding back here. And take two. You're right. No! King Ding back here. So the Eagles are going to play host to the Washington Redskins this Monday night in a must-win situation for the Eagles if they want to keep any hopes of winning the division or getting into the playoffs intact. They got to win this game. It's a must-win situation. But before I get into that game, I want to talk about the Saints Cowboys last night because I feel that victory the Cowboys had kind of took a little steam out of this Redskins-Eagles game because a lot of us, including myself, thought that the Saints were going to win. And the Saints would go in, double moonwalk the Cowboys' ass, then the Eagles could beat the Redskins Monday night, and then they're playing Dallas the next week for first place. Well, that's not the case. The Eagles, they got to win to keep pace, and then they got to beat Dallas the next week to be in a tie for first place, where Dallas would have an easier remaining schedule than the Eagles. So it's really hard, and Dallas is really, in all honesty, they're in the driver's seat for this division. But I got to say this. I got to give credit where credit is due. I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what I saw from the Dallas Cowboys. I think that defense, that defensive line, those linebackers are tremendous. And they were tremendous last night. And they put constant pressure on Drew Brees. And when you put pressure, I don't care who the quarterback is. When you have constant pressure, a quarterback is going to throw bad passes. He's going to throw interceptions. He's not going to look nearly as good. And that's what happened last night. You got to give Dallas's defense a lot of credit for last night. And I do. And as much as it tears me up, as much as I hate saying the Cowboys were a good team, I hate it. It's like getting run over by a Mack truck. You know what I mean? It's horrible. But the Dallas Cowboys are good. They're good. And they found their balance with their running game. And you know, I didn't think Dak was that good last night. He made some plays when he had to, a lot of fumbles, but it was really that defense. And I think Leighton Vander Esch is such a good player. In my opinion, I have him as Defensive Rookie of the Year. And I have to put him there because when Sean Lee came out and when he came in, I think they got even better. And he's everywhere. He is everywhere. And so I gotta give Dallas credit. Congratulations, Dallas Cowboy fans, on a great victory last night. It was a huge victory for you guys. And with that, I'm gonna say this. You guys won last night. It's eggnog time, yo. That's so good. And that's in honor of your win. You won, you deserved it. Now, I'm messy, I tell you, I'm messy. Now, when I say great job, good win, and all that kind of stuff, I get a lot of other Cowboy fans who have said to me, you guys stand no shot, you can't beat us, you might as well roll over and die because it's all over. And you know, I heard that last year. I heard that last year going into the Super Bowl. You don't have your starting quarterback, you have a lot of starters out. You can't beat the greatest quarterback of all time in the Super Bowl. It can't happen. You can't beat the New England Patriots. And what do? We double moonwalk that ass. And that's what we did. So what I'm saying is Dallas is the best team in the division right now. No question. They're a hot team. But I'm not going to roll over and die when we play them. We're going to play them. We're going to give us our best shot. And if they beat us, they beat us. But we're going to go and we're going to give them their best shot. And so I'm not rolling over for them. I don't think it's impossible to win. But, we'll deal with that next week. Right now, we got to focus on the Washington Redskins. Now, focus on the Washington Redskins we need to do, especially me, because next week against the Cowboys, I got a lot riding on that game. A lot personally riding on that game. You see this beautiful head of hair? If Dallas beats the Eagles next week, it's going off. All of it. And my wife ain't going to be too happy. She don't want to see a bald Philly 500. And it will be horrible. And I can't deal with it. And I'm nervous about it. So I need to focus on the Redskins game. And, hopefully we go in, we win. And it starts to give me some hope and some confidence. But, we got a tough game here. Washington is no slouch. They're a good team. They got a good front. I mean, you got Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne. Tim Settle seems to make plays all the time. Ryan Kerrigan, great player. And then they acquired Clint Dix. They got a defense that is a lot better than the stinky Giants, who always stink. Okay? The Eagles, they got their work cut out for them. And then on the offensive side of the ball for the Redskins, you have guys like Chris Thompson, who might be back. I just read somewhere that Jamison Crowder might be back. So they may start to get some guys healthy. Adrian Peterson, I don't know how he's still playing at the level he is, but he's a great running back. And the way the Eagles have been playing the last few weeks against the run, he is a concern. He is a big concern. And then we have our secondary. It's all destroyed and all mangled up. We got our work cut out for us. Now, my hope in this game are two things. One, Colt McCoy, I don't have a lot of faith in. I know he shows flashes at times that he can make a play here or there and that kind of thing. But for the most part, he also gives it right back. He gives the interception right back. We saw it in the Dallas game, and that gives me hope, okay? If you had Alex Smith in there, somebody who made, deke and dunk all over the place, but he doesn't turn over the ball a lot. It would be a lot harder. So that gives me hope. And the other thing is the way the Eagles found the run game, the last two series of the Giants game, makes me feel like they are going to start to be more heavy running team than they have been. Now, even if they're playing the Redskins and the Redskins are good, they have a good front and they do good against the run and all that, even if the Eagles aren't getting tons of yards running the ball, if they just keep doing it, they'll keep the Redskins honest. And if they keep that defense honest, there will be plays that they can make in the passing game. Because I believe that you can throw on Washington. I believe you can throw downfield on Washington. And I believe you can do those things. But it's all predicated that the defense you're playing against is playing you honestly, and they are concerned about the run, that you may do it. And if the Eagles do that, I think they'll be fine in this game. But this is... there's no telling how this game's going to go. There's no telling how the Eagles are going to come out and play. I think the Eagles are more talented, are a better team than the Washington Redskins. Will the Eagles play to their ability? Will they play up to it? I don't know. They haven't won 2 games all year. And this is the time to go on a run. Like I said, if they want any chance to make a playoff or anything like that, they have to win the next 3 games. I think one of these next 2 games, if they're a loss, it's all over. So it's gonna be a fun game. I think it'll be a playoff type atmosphere. I will be pumped up for this game, and I think the Eagles are going to run the ball. I think they're going to run Josh Adams a lot. I think they'll sprinkle in Corey Clement. Maybe we'll have Darren Sproles back. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some guys back from the secondary. I haven't seen the latest injury report as of right now while I'm making this video, which is really early in the morning because, like I said, this week I'm coming home late every day, so I had to do it early. There is no new injury report out. So hopefully we'll get some guys back. And, hey, I'm going to say that the Eagles playing at home, having found their run game last week, will come out, will run the ball, will be balanced, and then we will see towards the end of the game in the second half, the passing game start to open up. And I think the Eagles are going to win this game 27-20. I think the Eagles will win, and they will get to that game with Dallas, which will be, for me, all the marbles. But I got the Eagles winning 27-20 this week over the Washington Redskins, who is a good team, who's been really banged up. And I think that, in the end, the Eagles win this game. So with that said, tell me what you think. Take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.